Hello everyone, so now we're going to start working on the hood installation for the Tesla Model 3. This one, basically almost the same concept as the fender one. You just have to make sure you find the best part or best position to anchor one side. And then with this one, since it is a big piece, we're going to start with, you could start with either end, either this side or that side. But just for this purpose, we're going to start on that end. And then we're going to anchor one part of the film first. And then slowly remove the film, the backing paper off the film, and then we're going to start the installation process. So with that being said, let's get started. Before removing the film, we want to make sure that the actual hood itself is wet. That way, once we remove the film and place it on the hood, it stays anchored to it, and that way we're able to remove the film. So apply soapy solution all around the hood. Once you apply it, start from any corner. From this instance is going to be on here, so just get enough room. Remove the film. And then just place it down. Once you remove the film, go ahead and start removing the film just a bit. That way you could apply soapy solution. So just lift it up and start spraying on the hood again. And on the film. Just so it doesn't stay stuck again. So once you remove the film and you apply enough soapy water underneath the film, that way you're able to move it around. The first step to do is to start off with the emblem. Since this specific hood, which is a Tesla, has the emblem on the hood itself, we recommend starting where the emblem cutout is first. So let's get started. Just make sure if it gets stuck, just remove the film. Add soapy water. And then from there, just align the emblem cutout to the actual emblem. So right about there. Once you have it aligned, then you work your way on the edges. So that will be the next step. So first, just make sure you have this part aligned, and then you work your way on the other side of the hood. All right, so now the next step is to make sure you stretch the film up to the corner of the hood. So with this one, you're going to see when you first apply it, it's going to come out short. The reason why is because this film needs to be stretched. That way it removes any fingers that you might come across. So make sure with this one, there's a tip indicator. As this tip indicator on the PPF has to reach to the tip of the end of the hood itself. So just stretch it up to somewhere there. As close to it as possible to the edge. And then from there, you would grab your Tacky Solution, spray on top, spray on bottom, and just squeegee to tack it down. All right, once you have it tacked down, you would do the same steps that you did here to the other side. So once both sides are tacked down, then you would work your way towards the bottom or the middle of the portion of the PPF. All right, so once you finish tacking down both edges of the hood, our next step would be to remove the fingers that you see here. And the way to remove these fingers is first by removing the film right here on this side. We're going to put soapy water again on the bottom, and then once we apply soapy water, we would stretch down this way. That way all these fingers that you saw here, they get removed and everything just stays in place. So let's get started. And the same procedure you would do on that side, we would do it on this side as well, just so the film, we could remove all the fingers that might be appearing on this edge and on this side. Alright everyone, so once you have placed everything and you squeegee all the water out, you will just, the only remaining part will be just to tuck in. But just a quick tip to keep in mind before you do tuck in the film, because you are going to have excess material all around the hood. It's meant to go around the hood and be tucked in. Just a quick tip, make sure that the inside of the hood itself, it's clean around the edges where the film itself is going to be tucking in around. So once it's all cleaned all around, then you could clean it, then you could tuck in by using the tagging solution and then with the heat gun. Just the same procedure as how the fender was, just adding a little bit of tagging solution on one end of the film. So let's say for example here, we're just going to add tagging solution all around where we're going to be working. And then from there, it's just grabbing the heat gun. And going all around. Alright everyone, so this is how the final result will look once you finish installing the hood on your hood for the Tesla. So remember, quick key points would be just to start off with where the emblem is. Some hoods don't have the emblem, but for this occasion, the Tesla does have the emblem on the hood, so we would start off where the emblem is. Once we have it adjusted and aligned to the emblem, we will start off on each corner. You can start off on either or, it doesn't really matter. So you anchor it on one end, stretch it as much as possible to one corner. Then once that's anchored, you would do the same on the other end, stretch it as far as possible until it meets the tip of the hood. And then from there, it's just stretching, trying to remove all the fingers that you might have along the hood. It's just stretching down, same over there, stretching down. And it's just making sure you squeegee all the water, making sure everything is good. There's no water bubbles or anything. And it's just applying it. Once that's done, it should all stay flat. The final step would be just to tuck in the final material that you would have around the hood. With that to tuck in, you would just need the heat gun and tacky solution and a microfiber towel. And you just go around slowly, take your time. You can start from one edge like how I started. Start from one end, tack it down, heat it, and then just with the microfiber towel, just tuck it in. Slowly, little by little, heat, tuck in. This part is you could say the more time consuming, but just take your time. It's just tucking in, making sure everything goes in. But with that being said, if you guys do have any comments or any questions, just leave it down below or just message us personally and we'll be glad to help you guys. Thank you.